Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Featherstone Rovers versus Batley Bulldogs in the Betfred Championship playoff semi-final to play Leeds Eternians for a place in the Super League. Hope you guys do enjoy the stream. Like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel as well, folks. I will show you the lineups while we are here.
They've got Luke Hooley at fullback. Dale Moore's been in great form on the wing. He's with Buchanan, Hodgson and Campbell in the back. This is the lineups for you folks.
This is your Featherstone Rovers lineup to play Batley today. And here is your Batley Bulldogs lineup to play Featherstone today.
Looking forward to it here then. Awaiting the two teams out onto the...
We're just waiting for the teams to come out, folks, and then we can get ready for the game.
There always is come playoff time. Plenty of Featherstone fans here hoping that today will be the first game that Featherstone beat Batley in the championship. They've met 3 times this year. A win and a draw in favour of Batley in the championship. Featherstone won in the early rounds of the Challenge Cup. But this is what it's all been down to. All the work that's gone in to get to this point, Leon Price. Now is the time. It's put up or shut up.
It's game time, and these are the games we all look forward to. It's been building all season. This is the game that gets into the big one, the big dance, the final next week, live on Premier Sports. So yeah, the build-up's been fantastic. Both teams are in good form. It's great, going to make for a great match.
There is a lot of talk as to who's not playing for Featherstone today, Kevin Brown. You know, I'm in a list earlier of the players that aren't available. The likes of Jack Bussey. I know you've just spoken about it, but Jack Bussey, John Davis, Ben Helliwell not playing. I've been told they're all fit. They all could have played today. Is that a gamble from Brian McDermott?
Oh well, it is. I think the quality of player that he's leaving out, and there's more. There's Morgan Smith, Pickers. There's so many very, very good players. It's actually sometimes you look at Lee and think, God, they're stacked, but Featherstone is stacked.
Just waiting for the players to come out, folks, to get ready for the first half.
Players not playing, but when you look at the quality on the side, Mark, there's so much experience.
Guys, hit the like button, don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new. We got a big, massive view count on the last game, which was Leeds Rhinos versus St Helens in the grand final in the Super League. So we can get a big one in this one.
We're going to do it in the semi and before and see if we can play that way.
He's the master tactician, Brian McDermott.
We have got 2K views on St Helens versus Leeds Rhinos from yesterday. Hopefully we can get up to at least 1K for today's game.
I think so personally, but yeah, Brian Mack, I've known him a very, very, very long time, and you know his thinking's a little bit different. I know he works a lot with Brian Smith, Tony Smith, Rowan Smith, all the Smiths who come through that school, and yeah, Craig Lingard is a fantastic.
Here comes out Batley, folks.
Looking forward to it. Here come the Batley side then. Another good year for them. They're faithful here as ever. Made the semi-finals last year, losing to Toulouse. They're in the semi-finals again. Tom Gilmore, crucial to the Bulldogs, folks.
And here comes Featherstone Rovers, folks, hopefully, for a friend of mine, hopefully to get the win.
Expected to get to the grand final, but being expected to get there and getting there are 2 hugely different things. What's the mindset, Leon, ahead of a semi-final like this, when the pressure is on Featherstone, isn't it?
Well, the mindset of the players is to get into the game early, get an early touch or an early tackle.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Complete sets early, control the game, get your halfbacks involved, good kicking game, early kicks, and put a team into a corner. But you know, everybody will fight up for this game today, so I'm really looking forward to the collisions early door.
Robert Hickson in the middle here. Ahead of the start, we will have the 13 seconds silence in respect of the Rugby Football League's tackling campaign. There's no room for racism or discrimination in any walk of life, and certainly not on the Rugby League field.
When you're ready, keep going right or left, right.
We're just waiting for the game to get underway, and then
Interestingly, Batley going down the hill. I guess we didn't know who won the toss, but Leo mentioned it in the build-up, Kevin, that Batley are used to this hill. This is not a problem for them, is it? Maybe that's why they've got such a good record recently against Featherstone.
Yeah, this is a very small hill compared to what they're
The
used
game
to.
is underway in the second Championship Betfred Championship Playoff semi-final. Batley versus Featherstone Rovers. On we go.
Well, here come Featherstone then. First carry for them. Kopchak, the veteran, driven forward there.
That's good how you got it working. Hopefully Featherstone get the win. And I hopefully for a good mate of mine to hopefully win. So hopefully, but we have to wait and see how it goes.
It's going to be wrapped up after a good carry as well. Bright start from Featherstone.
So guys, get your
In at dummy half. Quick.
vote in the chat who you think's going to win. And also vote 100% Featherstone Rovers to play Lee.
This has been a very good opening set here as Moores rumbles through. Last one, they're going to get a chance to put an attacking kick in here. Having fielded the kick-off in goal as Jack stands it up.
But at the moment,
traffic, gets off the ground and catches it. What do you make of that opening set?
Great first set. You see a little bit of ball movement, gone wide to Jesse Lefeo. And Junior Miles as well, getting his hands on the ball twice. So it's a good set, Brian. I could be happy with that one.
Yeah, so direct and definitely using the size of this pack, early on, just going through the middle, then moving it to the left edge and then back through the middle, but they're pairing up. As they get an offload here now, Batley Mark.
Yeah,
let's get some questions in the chat, folks. This will be interesting to see how this game goes.
Tackles a big smile on the Batley players' face as they nudge their way over their own 40-metre line, trying to get over the Featherstone side of the halfway line. Luke Blake pops the ball up, taken forward here by Brown, looking to offload again, he gets it away.
He looks like a big old unit.
So 2 offloads in the opening 5 tackles for Batley. Maybe that's a sign of things to come for them as Troy Hicks signals the last tackle. And they'll play it now on halfway. They're going to hoist it high.
Kick on the 5th, folks.
On the far side for a backpedaling Briscoe, did really well. He'll bring it forward and Batley returning serve.
Yeah, and he did fantastically well there. I thought he just got himself in the wrong position and he were backpedaling and the ball was spiralling away. It was a great kick, it was floating up in the air. Yeah, and first big take there by Briscoe.
Tom Lanham just got tackled by the hill there, didn't he, on the way forward. There's a tackle made. And Batley trying to pen Featherstone in, and it's who's going to crack first early on here as the ball moved out wide. You have to say Featherstone looked lively early on. You've just joined us, league big winners over York, 70 points to 10. They're in the grand final next Sunday. You'll see it live on Premier Sports at the Lee Sports Village. 5:45, we're on air next weekend for the big one. But who's going to be there? Will it be Rovers or the Bulldogs? Featherstone again make it over the halfway line. Last one.
We're on the 5th.
This time.
We played about three minutes, folks.
Catches it on his own line, so he's going to have to bring this back. You have to say the chase, a very good one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic kick. That's pinpoint. Turn the full back around. He had to catch on the full, and he's only made. So
guys, put your question in the chat, like, subscribe if you are new with the like button as well. I highly appreciate it, folks.
From Featherstone, which will need to sort out quickly.
Yeah, that's so important. After a fantastic kick, you've just got to back your defence and take that extra step. Batley get an opportunity now. Craig Lingard, he loves to put his players in, and I'm sure they've got something up the sleeve now.
Here's Johnny Campbell, the veteran, scoring plenty of tries, 22 of them so far this season. And the ball carried forward again.
So hello to the 5 of you in the chat. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what team you support. Are you a Batley fan or you are a Fev? Fans, let me know in the chat.
In the end, I think it was Gledhill just about held on. And now the ball with Blake, gets it away. Short pass to Walshaw, Semi Lefeo's all over him. Tackle made.
We're into tackle number 3 at the moment, folks.
Big chances for the Bulldogs. Really slow play of the ball. Set restart it is. Kev Brown called it. And here now come the Bulldogs.
Set restart for Batley, folks.
What have Featherstone got defensively? Blake waits then, just to the right of centre, gets it away. Ball tipped round the corner, they're playing it short to Manning. Good tackle.
Nearly got through, did Batley there.
Tackle as well round the bootlaces, they're going to that short side. Hooley's wrapped up a couple of metres away. Good work from Springer. Batley knocking on the door. Ball down to Gilmore, gets it away. Taken forward, ball was that ripped out, wasn't dropped. Featherstone have got it back.
He just said one-on-one mark. I think it might be Batley's ball again. He's
Yeah,
asking
Oh,
a
penalty for descent. Wow, Leon, you
Penalty
cannot
to
do
Batley for descent by Featherstone. So it's a penalty to Batley.
Which I believe was the right call. The ball was ripped forward by Featherstone, which meant it was going to be Batley head and feet at the scrum. And then descent from a player, which is a lack of discipline. It's 2 sets of lack of discipline from Featherstone now, which will cost them 2 points, which are vital in the semi-final.
Yeah, so we saw a penalty, set restart, penalty because of descent. And if they aren't going to win anything, especially if they're going to win this game, they've got to get the discipline. You know, it's all right putting fancy players on and putting great players on, but if you can't just, you know, stay within the rules of the game, you're going to see them score points like this now from Tom Gilmore.
Well, this should be a formality for Tom Gilmore.
Straight in front of the sticks, and it is 2-0 lead for Batley Bulldogs, folks. 2-0 Batley over Fev.
Game like this, Craig Lingard, the reigning championship coach of the year. That reign will come to an end tomorrow night, of course. He's not up for the award this time, but he's doing a great job, and his side lead 2-0.
Yeah, and instead of, you know, chasing John Ford's kick there, you know, pinning him in the corner, they've just jumped too early. That little bit of eagerness. You know, they'll just have to get on top of that. But what a fantastic job the man in picture there, Craig Lingard, has done. Rightfully said he's not up for the award, but if they do win this game and go on in the grand final, they won't be far off being the best coach in the league.
Well, 4th last year, 5th this year. Well-run club. Credit to Kevin Nicholas and all involved at Batley.
So welcome the 3 of you. Keep more of you coming. It's Featherstone Rovers versus Batley Bulldogs live watch along of the Betfred Betfred Championship playoff semi-final. The winner plays Lee Centurions next weekend.
Now they're hoping for Marcus not squaring. Jackson knew he wasn't squaring. In the end, he did well to back off there, but that's good play from Blake. He spotted the gap, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what you want from a dummy half, is to run at any occasion when the markers are not set. Any time.
And at the moment, it's not been a bad game, even though it's only 7 minutes played. But Featherstone have only managed to get halfway a couple of times, but not really managed to penetrate Batley at the moment. When Batley have managed to penetrate Featherstone Rovers back line by nearly getting through, managed to cause them a bit of aggro, which meant they got a penalty out of it to go 2-0 up. They just need to get going, because at the moment they're not doing much at the moment in the way they're getting forward. But you never know if they can get through quickly, because they're only just gone halfway.
Well, they lead by 2.
And
here at the Millennium Stadium. Great run though this time, where Lure almost through. Buchanan having to jump on him on the ground. But here come Featherstone now.
Featherstone went to the 4th challenge out of 5 at the moment in this attack for Featherstone Rovers, folks. We're into the 5th challenge. It's gone with a kick, and it's been caught, and now it's a set of 5 for Batley.
A little bit of poor organisation on last play. While they looked right, then came left. Realised they had no halfbacks out for the kick, and put a little deep
So guys,
but not much pressure put onto
keep putting your question in the chat, like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And it is Batley 2, Featherstone Rovers 0 in the Betfred Championship playoff semi-final.
Now working its way forward up to the 40-metre line. Blake pointing, trying to direct traffic. Well, now to Brown. Brown comes down this near side. They're looking just to turn it back to Walshaw. He's tackled. They are looking to offload the ball, but the third.
They're now on to the 5th tackle for Batley. At the moment, folks, 9 minutes played.
Very little time on Ben White.
Being caught by Fev.
Catches it, brings it back. Good kick return from him at fullback tonight. No Corella, no Pickerskill, of course, for Featherstone. So Hall is the go-to man at the moment and doing a good job. 19 tries across the season for him. Here now is Briscoe. And a knock on. So another unforced error. And you just feel at the moment in this semi-final that Batley are on top.
It's a penalty, but I think it's a scrum to Batley.
The outside backs had to come in and carry the ball. Not as strong as probably they would like the big boys to carry the ball. And that resulted in an error, so they've turned the ball over just on the halfway line, and it's game on here for Batley.
This has been a fast pace, 10 minutes in, and like Leon says, I think both sets of forwards are feeling the pace. You know, this has got definite playoff intensity. We saw one game before blow out. I don't think this one will blow out, Mark.
No, I agree with you. Ball stays in the back of the scrum. Nice little breakaway from Blake there. Pinches 15 metres. Oh, penalty though against Batley at the scrum for holding a player in at the scrum.
I
Penalty.
think that's a set move, isn't it? I think the fact
Another
that
penalty,
the Bulldogs
folks.
are holding in, letting Blake get out and come off his right foot. Provided him with that gap, but Robert Hicks has been around the block a few times. He's too smart for that one.
Just let me know, folks, who do you support in the poll, Featherstone Rovers or Batley Bulldogs?
Playing one of the best teams in the competition, but they will want to be in front Batley at the break, won't they?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you'd always
10
say
minutes
that
played,
the
folks.
lead-
Batley
the hill,
2,
but,
Featherstone
you know,
Rovers
against a team like that,
0.
that's never assured, that's for sure.
Well, it's Featherstone who've got a chance to hit back. This time it's Batley's ill discipline. And Featherstone look
We're into the first of 5 tackled in this set for Featherstone, folks. Hopefully something can happen in this set of 5. They're on the ball at the moment. Keep pushing, probing. They're getting closer and closer to the try line, folks.
Big chances for Featherstone for their first points of the afternoon.
They're pushing, they're probing. Oh, they are so close to the try line. They are so close, folks. They've got literally 3 plays left. Offside, folks. Offside, so it's a Featherstone penalty, folks. Penalty to Fev. Batley players were offside.
It was man on man. Even though he gave the penalty away, stop the try.
Yeah, he didn't. You could actually see
I think Featherstone. I was going to say, I would think Featherstone would go for the kick. Would go for the tap and go because they're so close to the try and they think they can go and get something from it. But it's just a case of wait and see what happens. But hey, here comes Fev. Fev nearly there. Oh, so close. 2 more plays to go for Fev in the set of 5. The ball's going long and it's got stopped. 1 more on the 5th. They have to kick it now, folks. They have to kick it. They have to kick it now, folks.
Now Wildy gets it centre field, moves it across to Ford. Ford stands.
They can't break through. They cannot break through. They literally was. They're now on the 5th. They're now on the 5th. This is now or never. And it's been handed to Batley, and it's a turnover and a set of 5 to Batley. So close, but just couldn't break through that Batley rear guard on the line. But so far, not a bad game, but it is still 2-0 in favour of Batley Bulldogs, folks.
The grand final next week, and I think based on what we've seen in the opening 13 minutes, we could be in for a blockbuster semi-final as well. As the ball now with Walshaw comes forward, Jacks makes the tackle this time.
Here comes Batley are now on their set of 5. They're now on the 3rd. They're now on the 3rd. Out of 5. And he's through! He's through and away! Batley Bulldogs, are they going to score? No, I thought they would be away. But well done. Featherstone have managed to get that sorted out and have stopped the potential try. But it's another set of 5 to Batley. Here comes Batley. That's on the 2nd. 3 more to go for Batley, and they're so near the try line, folks. So near the try line. It is Featherstone 2-0. Batley 2. Here comes Batley on the 4th. The last one before they can try and go for it or going for the kick. Here comes. They've kicked it high. And it's been caught. And he was Featherstone player was tackled in the air.
full of enthusiasm. He chases absolutely
So
everything to
that
Gary Campbell, but
is
like
a
he's got to let the
turnover
players
and a five. Set of 5
relieves all
to
the pressure that's
Featherstone.
created.
This was great play. Hooley, show and goal there. Lua just takes the dummy. It's great scramble also. It's Connor Jones who gets back there.
Just silly timing there from Johnny. Just needs to compose himself. A man of his experience just lets Featherstone out of the corner, off the pressure.
Tell you what, looking at that reaction of the fan in the background there, Brian Matt wants to get him a shirt on. Full of enthusiasm. Might have to watch his discipline though. Springer drives it forward up to the 40.
Now it's the start of the set of 5 for Featherstone.
Well, and the likes of Sam Eze to come on.
Oh, more good defence. Brown.
Did he lose that? I thought there was a bit of a bobble there. Brown certainly thought so. We'll have a look at that again, I'm sure. As Rovers up to the 40-metre line. Trailing just by 2, 15 gone. Here now is Junior Moores. Moores carries centre field. 36 years old, Junior Moores. This was it. Did the ball come out on the ground?
So far, it's been not a bad game. Featherstone on the 5th. I've got to go and kick it. And it's now been caught by Batley. And now it's their set of 5. Let's see what can happen from here. But, guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to like, sub, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I would highly appreciate it, folks.
And breaks to continue.
Still 2-0 Batley Bulldogs. A penalty taken by Tom Gilmore. Literally under the sticks. We're now into the second challenge, the second of 5 of the set for Batley.
I think clear early on, Leon, that they are trying to offload where they can, Batley.
Yeah, they've got to come up with something different. They've got to make sure they cause a little bit of an upset.
Featherstone are actually doing all right. It's just a little bit of it. They're just been a little bit giving Batley a bit too much time. They're making too many mistakes, and it's just one silly, stupid player who's basically going to run his mouth and give away a penalty, and that's why they're losing 2-0, and that's all.
That's his second carry in this set.
And it's just the way it's going. Batley look like they are a decent team. For a team that's finished fourth last season, 5th this season. Goes Fev Rovers will bottle it because they are shite. That's why. Okay. But they just near the try line of Batley. Near the try line on the 4th. Now, see what can happen here. Oh, nearly.
And this is the last one. Lingard looks on.
Now it's the last set for Batley. And it's a try. Try for Batley. Batley have scored. Batley have scored. Featherstone Rovers have hardly done anything in the first 18 minutes. And it shows why they have not got anywhere. Because Batley have been absolutely touring them a new one. And it is Featherstone Rovers 0. Batley Bulldogs 6. With a conversion to come, folks.
Junior Moores, and he gets up, gets on his wing and scores a try. Fantastic start. Fantastic
And
advantage Batley.
Don't underestimate that pass. The piece of skill there from Tom Gilmore to hit that.
That was a very good try by Batley. Brian McDermott must be absolutely seething. He must be absolutely seething. Why have their team not got going? But like fans will say, and I know what they will say, as in, you've not played this certain player, you've not played that certain player. Why have you missed? Bringing out, you took out some big name players because you think you're gonna make it to a final. No. And he's got it. Tom Gilmore has scored the extra points to make it 8-0 after the try by Johnny Campbell, folks, for Batley Bulldogs. And it's Batley Bulldogs 8, Featherstone Rovers 0. 20 minutes played.
On the money, at pace. Unbelievable skill and a great try.
Here in good numbers, the Batley fans. 8 points to nil.
So far, it's been not a bad game, but Featherstone have not come out. Have not started well. Not started well at all. They just can't get going. It's just physically, there's nothing going that way. Nothing's working, nothing cohesion. They just can't get through. But Batley, every time they go forward, you think they could score a try. Every time they go forward. Because they're just pushing and probing and able to do it. But when Fev do it, they can't seem to have the guile to think we can do this.
Nice one. White wants to get up and play the ball.
And now Batley are on the 5th with a kick, and it's gone into touch, and there's a line out to, I think, the back. It's a line out, folks.
Kicking game's been great. Passing game's been fantastic. He's organising. He's got plays set up. It's really impressive so far from Gilmore.
8 points to nil. Fair result of what we've seen so far.
Yeah, definitely. And I expected Featherstone to absolutely steamroll this pack, but James Brown is, you know, and Dave Manning and the rest of his team.
So guys, keep putting your question in the chat, and please hit that like button. I would highly appreciate it, folks.
And at the minute, it's Batley who are doing that, Mark.
It is indeed. It is worth just bearing in mind, Batley, Ward and Flynn, the two big boys, if you like, on the bench. They've got Leake, the dummy half, and Meadows, who is a back, so that the forwards are going to have to work hard and long here, you feel.
So guys, keep your questions are coming in the chat. Likes and subscribing. Batley Bulldogs 8, Featherstone Rovers 0. Was there a knock on by Fev? There isn't. Oh, is that a knock on by Batley?
And the referee will come back for the first knock on. Well, Junior Moore's there was at his destructive best. But who knocked the ball on?
Oh.
It was. Well, it's been judged that Hall knocked it on.
Yeah, it's an offload in traffic. I think it was Junior Moores who knocks the ball on. He passes it. It's knocked down by a Batley player, and as he jumps on the ball, he drops it. But it's a frustrated looking pass, you know.
It's a scrum to Batley.
Instead of getting up and down.
Now the start of the Batley set of 5, folks.
For the tackle on the halfway line. Blake gets it away. Walshaw comes in. Spring has a go. Senny Lefeu has a go. Well, that is a problem, isn't it now?
Jesus, does his referee like to yell a lot? Because he looks like he's going to break the sound barrier.
Too much, and now getting the offloads off the back of that, Mark.
Blake pinches another 5 or 6 metres. Featherstone are getting frustrated here. They've got to keep their cool. They only trail by 8, and they're going up the hill as well. They know they've got enough here, but they've got to show it defensively as Glenn Hill takes on this defence again. He offloads it again. Good hands here for
Fev. Oh, is it going to be another try for Batley? Batley have scored again, folks. If Featherstone are not careful, this game is going to run away from them. Featherstone Rovers, if they're not careful, are going to be getting a hiding. Leeds and Centurions are going to be laughing. Featherstone Rovers absolutely having a mare. Batley Bulldogs are having a well of a time. It's going to have to be a massive judge of character and absolute determination. There's going to, for them to get back into this now. They're absolutely crumbling like a stone. And my mate was correct. They're going to bowl it because they're rubbish. And he was spot on. Because look what's happened. Within no time at all, they've conceded 2 tries. In next to no time at all. Luke Hoodley with the try. And the kick by Tom Gilmore has made it 14 points. 14-0 in favour of Batley Bulldogs. Featherstone have to get a try before half time, folks. And that's been serious. Fev have to score before half time, or I think that's them done.
If he comes up with a win here, he's got to be up for the coach of the year, really. For me though, Mark, it's really easily fixed by Featherstone. They've got to sort the discipline out. It's the discipline is the key area that they're lacking at the moment.
Well, I think they need to start hitting under the ball. The ball going over.
They're just not getting going. They're just.
Scenario for at the minute.
It's like one of my mates said, they've left out certain plays which they shouldn't have left out, and I think that's what it's going to cost them today, and it looks like it's costing them at this moment in time.
Cuthbertson have come on, hoping to try and beef up the pack.
That's back to 1.
Is that another 0? Set restart.
Set restart in favour of Batley, folks.
Play on, Lockwood with a tackle. Hardcastle involved as well. As forward now goes Walshaw. Walshaw, this time he does go to ground.
That's better from Jags. Just hitting below his ball, below the ball, in the midriff, getting him on the floor.
Gledhill wrapped up. Batley looking now to really put the squeeze on. There's another sidestepping run there. Nice work as well.
They've literally got. Oh, that wow! Someone, Batley Bulldog, one of their players' shirts have nearly been ripped apart. His shirt's literally ripped off of him.
He's wearing it like a cape. He's playing like he's got one on.
And that's a great touch from Wilder, Leon. He saved a try there for me.
Well, here's a break now from Lynham. Lynham goes forward. That's better from
Fev have to get some points on the board before half time. If they don't, I think it's game, set and match Batley.
He's tracked down by Walshaw.
But that's a good movement from Featherstone.
Lynham, the Wakefield loan, he goes in, he's picked and hit hard. Batley's turn to defend now. Can Featherstone return fire here? Lovely pass to Moores.
Here comes Fev! Featherstone have scored, folks! Featherstone have scored! It's Craig Hall, folks! When I said that Fev have to get a goal, I tried before half time. They have brought themselves back in the game. It's 14-4. Featherstone Rovers 4. Batley Bulldogs 14. Craig Hall with the try. And now it's Craig Hall with the chance to add the extra 2 points.
He plays the ball and then Cuthbertson and Junior Moore's play together, and Craig Hall's just drifting around the back. It looks like he's going to go short to Lockwood. Tom Gilmore's sucked in, and that's a fabulous bit of play. We've spoke, in glowing terms about Batley's attack, but that was beautiful. Soft downs by the big man Junior Moores.
Fantastic play. Should be a relatively straightforward kick as well for the try scorer, Craig Hall. Just waits for the kick indeed to come on, and just what they needed, Featherstone Rovers. And as Kevin said there, Leon, it was the backs that got involved.
We're just waiting for the kick to be taken. It's literally right in, I think, right in front of the sticks, folks.
Absolutely, and sometimes when you're a little bit erratic and you lose a little bit of discipline, it's nice to go direct, and I went really direct there with Tom Lynham. Nice kick.
He has got the conversion. It is Featherstone Rovers 6. Batley Bulldogs 14.
Yeah, that just shows the quality in this side. Almost out of
Try scorer Craig Hall, folks, for the Rovers.
Brandon Dermott looks as he always looks, nonplussed. I don't think I've played poker with Brian McDermott, to be honest. He doesn't give a lot of away.
Mark pulling that face off as well at the minute.
He is. Injured at the moment. It's a ball kicked deep. And now Featherstone, with 11 to go to the break, will be eyeing up some more points here. As Luke Blake has made way here for Alistair Leake and Michael
If
Ward
Fev can get another try on the board, you never know what can happen, folks. It could literally be very tasty.
Here's Cuthbertson now. Very much in the latter stages of his career. Not played probably as often as he would have liked this year, but he's still out there doing
Off the Batley. Wow. And here goes Fev. Fev on the ball. Oh, good run. But just couldn't run. Ran out of speed, ran out of space. And the Batley players got back to stop him in his tracks. Oh, cruncher. Absolute cruncher there on Ford by Batley. And a kick that had to be done.
furious with that. That was as good as a pass.
Yeah, poor kick. Very poor kick, but a great set.
And it's Featherstone Rovers 6, Batley Bulldogs 14, folks. Hit the like button. Like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I highly appreciate it, folks. It would mean the world to me for you guys to hit that like button.
Yeah, he's got that carry threat and he's got the pass threat, hasn't he? Here goes Ward on off the bench for him. 28th appearance of the season, all off the bench.
So guys, let me know if you guys are enjoying the stream. Like and sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Featherstone Rovers 6, Batley Bulldogs 14 in the Betfred Championship playoff semi-final for a place to play Leeds Centurions next weekend. We're into the 5th for Batley. 10 minutes to go to half-time. 10 minutes to go to half-time, folks.
And the referee, the ball's come out. And the referee had already called held, hadn't he? And a good job there because they were losing that battle, weren't they?
Yeah, and he threw the ball. And
he's lucky there for me, Mark. Very, very lucky because if he lets it just go and half a second more, that's play on and Batley's ball turn over. So yeah, lucky one there for Hall.
Yeah, well, here they come now, bring it out their own end of the field, Featherstone. There's a problem here. Oh dear.
A Batley player is down injured, folks. A Batley player is down injured. I think it's a head injury or something.
In the playoffs and Manning straight away. Who's Nick Craigling? Large flip-flops. Where have they gone?
He's earthing again, but he's on plastic. He's on plastic.
Plastic earthing.
Stand on the grass.
Artificial earthing.
Let's have a look at this. Well, he's felt something go here, hasn't he?
Oh, this Batley player is something has gone.
Oh, did he just get maybe his head locked in there?
Yeah, no, he's grabbing his rib cartilage. When you bend over like that, you know, it's one of the most painful things you can do when that pops out. Sometimes worse than a crack rib. And he grabs straight away. The back's been crushed down into his
So guys, questions in the chat, like, subscribe if you are new. 31 minutes played, Batley Bulldogs 14, Featherstone Rovers 6.
To take the tackle. I think Batley's run at the end when they lost 4 in 7, didn't they, at one point? And when they had no hookers available, we had Kay and Leek were out, and it was a problem for Batley.
So far, it's not been that bad of a game to watch. But if Fev were to get a try, it would be more or less like 2 points in it. So it would be not that bad. We're into the 5th. So it's a kick for Fev. And it's got caught by Batley. And off we go into the set of 5 for Batley.
Yeah, after probably 2 or 3 poor kicks from Featherstone, they've come up with a much better box kick. Timed it well, the chase timed it well now, and a tackle 3 now with, you know, only out 10 metres of Batley. So
far, not a bad game, I will admit. And also, Featherstone Rovers, you've got not bad ground. I like it that it's a bit of the modern and the old. So
see now, forward goes Ward up to the 30. We'll play the ball now. Leak in there, gets it away to Manning, who crashes it forward.
So, guys, we're into the 5th for Batley. It's been kicked long.
Down the field, trying to split up Hall and line them, and the ball bounces awfully for Craig Hall, and that allows the chasers to get there. Good kick chase.
Yeah, another good period for Batley. They're just, you know, everything.
So keep your questions coming, keep your likes coming, folks. I absolutely appreciate it.
Lockwood leading from the front. What a servant he's been to this famous club. Lockwood tackle over the halfway line. Featherstone going forward with Cuthbertson. Finds Jack.
Here comes Featherstone
trying to get to an edge.
In their 3rd of 5th of 5 in the set.
Broadbent plays the ball. Moore's coming back short side to Hall, puts the kick through, bounce lovely for Hooley, and Hooley almost saw a gap open up. He has seen a gap open up. He's got Lynham backpedaling. He did well there, but Lynham also did well. He didn't panic.
Yeah, and he's just been rolled over there, Luke Hooley. There might be a bit of a problem to his ankle.
Wow. There's another slight injury to
This is
Another Batley player looks like his ankle.
the kick. And here, you just thought for a second there he's got a chance, but Lynham just backed off and waited for his inside defenders to cover him.
Then he drops on the back of his leg. You know, Luke Hula, he is moving a bit better now.
They need him. For Batley to win this game, they need him on the field for 80 minutes. He's been super hot fire so far. He's been on fire. Footwork, timing. He's been involved in the game with all the big players. They need him to stay on.
Yeah, they do indeed. Here they go again then, Batley from that resultant penalty now. Great line there from Ward. Good defence from Featherstone Rovers, but Batley are down where they want to be. Can they turn it into points? Manic spins.
Nearly a try for Batley.
And they'll stop him a metre out here, but there's a penalty for a high shot.
High tackle, so it's a penalty to Batley. And it looks like Batley are going to go for the set of 6. Set for a set of 5.
Holding council. Gilmore's holding council. They're going to run.
Well, they're thinking about it. Now they're going to give it to Lee. Now they're going to give it to Ward. And Ward will carry it forward. 5 away. Manning fancied that, didn't he? He wanted that. He was ready. Here's Lee. Will play the ball. A couple of metres away. Gilmore short pass. Well, their bodies out the
Good
back
tackle.
there,
Let's see if Featherstone can sort out and defend this set of 5.
Goes racing out. Gilmore steps away from him, but
Good challenge. Now into set number 3.
More tackles to go as Lake will play it. Gets it away. Ball turned back on the inside. Meadows is out there now getting his hands on it. There's a ball now played. They've got bodies in motion.
And here comes... Oh, what a try! And there's a try for Batley.
Scoring knowing at Featherstone early in the season. And he's scoring again. Outrageous dummy close to the line. And Batley extend their lead. They lead by 18 points.
Batley are running away with it. James Meadows with the try. Batley 18. Featherstone Rovers 6 with a conversion to come.
And on this occasion, he flies out of the line again. And James Meadows, who threw the pass there to Dame Manning, just throws the dummy. You know, we see the penalty here from Craig Hall. He hits him high. And then off the restart, he taps it. He comes round the back. And they fly out the line at Gilmore, and he throws the dummy and goes straight through the inside shoulder of Jesse Senilafeo. And since he's come on, James Meadows, he's had such a contribution. And they needed that. I think that's against the rudder player. You know, the Luke Hooley break, I think just swung things in their favour. That discipline, once again, Mark, it's come off the back of a couple of penalties.
Well, we saw Meadows.
And it's
looks to let the extras, flags go.
It is now 20 points to 6 in favour of Batley Bulldogs, folks. 36 minutes played. 20 points to 6 in favour of the Bulldogs.
In the defence and cause some disruption, but you see here they come wide. They rush out the first time, tackle Gilmore, and when Meadows steps up, he creates a play and comes back against the grain. The timing, the step, what a try. Great finish.
Hello.
Dangerous afternoon.
4 to go to the break.
They're playing shite. They're playing shite.
The ball now works its way forward.
26.
Here with Batley, they've extended.
They can't go with what. There's one certain player they can't even go with. That is Hooley. They can't go with him when he gets going. They can't go with him, and they can't go with Gilmore.
I wouldn't have thought it was 14 points, Mark.
That's good. That's what we want. At least we want something Chelsea to be doing at least well. That's the main. That's a good thing. Oh, I'm gonna notice it, but I got all the updates, so I'll see who the name is. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same one who scored in the first game. It's Frank Kirby. Which I would always think, if it was Chelsea, I would always think Sam Kerr, but she's not really got started. But it is only game number 2.
Well, Lower didn't like it, Ward didn't like it, and there's a bit of pushing and shoving. Come on, lads, grand final for somebody next week. Lee already there, 70 points.
Yeah, oh, Feb, you shite. Sorry about that, but they are. They can't play.
Let's have a listen to the ref if we can. Robert Hicks.
They're absolutely playing dreadful.
you've had the reaction from you and from you. They said, no, hang on. Let's stay nice and calm.
But then you're gonna have some people saying, oh, it's because it's Robert Hicks is refereeing the reason why they've not played well. You can't make that an excuse.
Fellas, and you won't be allowed to play out at lunchtime. All right, behave yourself.
Hey boys, you're much bigger than me. Let's not cause too much trouble. I might not be able to handle it. Get on with it. That's what we want to see, though. We need to see a bit of beef. But again,
when I was talking to Rushy earlier, he was saying the main reason why he doesn't think they will win, which is the fact that a lot of players, the main players they would have played, he's rested thinking they're going to make it with the team he's put out.
35 out. Batley are hoping here.
He just said certain players that are not playing. Brian McDermott has gone to the conclusion that they're going to make it through to the final, so that he's going to rest them for it, on the assumption that they're going to make it, which no manager in any sport, in any way, should always be thinking like that, because you're not guaranteed to make it. That just shows he's a little bit big. Not even disrespectful for him what he's done in rugby and everything, but he's a little bit big-headed in that way, because he's thinking that his team's already got the win before the game's even started, and look what's happening. And it shows, and it just shows that he's left certain players out that could have been pivotal in this game, and that's what's going to cost them.
14 points to go.
I get annoyed where Ashton, coach of Sheffield Eagles, when he does that. I get annoyed with that, because you could have played these, but if some of them are injured, then that's fine. But apparently all these players were fit to play for Fev today, and he chose not to play them.
40 metres away.
You basically, he's thick, has no idea, and he's I just think it's plain stupid. You wouldn't see. Here's another example. Make it more simple. You wouldn't see Rowan Smith doing that. He would go and pick. I'll go and pick my best 11, and if you played well throughout the season, you're playing. And he did that and got you to a grand final because he picked his best team. He's not going to have done that. And some of the tries that, and the tries that Batley have scored have been I'm going to say amazing, because they've literally gone and literally done a number on them.
Won that battle with Joey Lalua, puts him in touch. He should get through to half time now with 20 points to 6 to the good.
They should.
I bet you're missing some players now. Oh yeah, most of them are playing for the Eagles.
Still playing, even though they're inside their own 13.
One of their actual, from what Rush has been saying, one of their actual good players, they let him go to Eagles, which was Chris Wellham.
But this is going to be the last tackle, and Walshaw, well, for the first time in the first half,
he does all right for us, but it just depends who the opponent is.
First 40 minutes we have had here on Premier Sports. Luke Hooley was over for the second Batley Bulldogs try. That came after Johnny Kelly.
Half time, Featherstone Rovers 6, Batley Bulldogs 20. And I'm going to say this now, not to be hypothetical, not to be mean or anything, I'm going to say it's game over. I think that's it. He's got to literally, Brian McDermott now has literally got to literally have the biggest team talk of his life and tell him don't play like that. And if that doesn't work, then you might be thinking it won't work. But hey, that's rugby for you. And also Chelsea Women's are beating Man City Women's, so that's a good thing. So at least something good's going today for us. And there's going to only be one thing that's going to be funny about all this. Lee are going to be laughing because they'll be thinking, oh, that's us in the Super League now. They've literally, if Fev don't win this, then basically they're in the Super League without even playing the final. You would say that. You don't expect Batley to go to Lee and win. But if they've come back and do it, then it would just be a miracle from what a rubbish first half. And the number, let's check the stream numbers from the latest, from the one from yesterday, because that's been to update. Because I've been keep an eye on that, because it looks like it might add some pretty big numbers, folks. Let's check one of the other scores quickly, because there is another playoff game happening in League One, and it looks like, I don't know if this is the final or anything, or it might be, I don't know. It might be a semi-final, I have no idea. But it's Rochdale 20, Doncaster 50. Again, Chelsea just hang on for 45 minutes. So it looks like for next season, it's going to be Doncaster that are going to be in the Betfred Championship. Here we go, guys. Come on, the doggies. What a team, what a season. I've got to give it to you. I don't think a lot of people gave you a chance, but you're going and doing a number of them, so give you credit on that one. The stream from yesterday finished on 2,074 for yesterday. So that's really big numbers. And the views for this one at the moment, we are up to at least 60. So keep your questions coming, folks. And he actually, when he got asked for their predictions and who they think would win, he said Featherstone. And that was due to the fact they were home, but... Oh, okay. be back in a moment, folks. Got them pause for a few minutes. I am back, folks. Sounds like in one in a match my dad's watching's ended in controversy. My dad's watching a rugby game, which is in rugby union, Exeter versus Harlequins, and it's ended in controversy because of apparently the ball's gone forward, but due to the fact that the only footage that they could show the referee that it's gone forward was only 2 angles, which were nearly exactly the same from the same camera angle. But because he didn't have any other camera angle to make it look, to see if it went forward, he's gone and given the on-field try, and he's stuck with his original decision when literally even the commentator said it was forward. But the referee didn't, and that was only due to the fact there was no more angles of it. If he saw it from, say, like a forward position, that might have been made the decision, and it never happened. So, and Harlequins got done over because they were losing and scored 24 unanswered points to take the lead. And then they've done all that hard work for nothing to go and lose like that, which in rugby you don't like to see it end that way, but like my dad says, that referee's been known to go for his on-field decisions and never go with the TMO ever. So he's known for doing this in the past, which is not a good referee.
Here come Batley then going up the hill.
And second half is underway, folks. Hopefully for an entertaining second half.
But the job has still got to be finished, and that lead can evaporate in the blink of an eye. And certainly Featherstone can click into gear. But again, Leon Price, 3 big forwards or 3 players trying to put him down, and they can't get Ward on the ground. That is a big problem, isn't it, for Featherstone?
Absolutely, and I think that would have been the first thing that Mac addressed at half-time, was to start winning those collisions, slowing the ruck down.
You ain't coming back. Just give up. Throw in the towel. You ain't playing me. Unlucky.
Going up towards the stand away at the top of the hill. All their fans are amassed in that top corner. They'll want to see some more points at that end of the field. As the last one, and Batley are only 30 away. Here now is Gilmore. He's going to put the kick up high. Buchanan is after it. Manning is after it. They let Hall have it.
Oh, that's a challenge and a half.
Big shot.
Good shot, good kick, good chase. Manning doing what Manning does, competing for everything.
Oh, that's high. That's disappointing. Manning frustrated. We spoke a lot about ill discipline in the first half.
Yeah, the shoes on the upper foot now. A lot of that, we were looking left, exactly that same spot. It was Featherstone, giving the penalties away, and then Batley scoring the try. So
actually, that's not a bad. That's actually not a bad away kick. Actually, it was quite nice.
Forward, nice little line break from Jones. Jones from the tap there. Pinches meters and they're over the halfway line.
I'm just saying that Batley's away kick actually was quite nice.
No, they get the next points in this game, and it's there for the taking. And they've got a chance here on the back of Batley's ill discipline. Wildington Moors gets it away to Lockwood.
Because I like just fit.
Tackle is made.
If I'm not interested in different teams, I like if they got a good kit or something, I'll say it's good or not and stuff like that. Just having a bit. I just think it's good. Because I've watched one game yesterday, which was Newcastle Falcons, and they had literally a limed green away kit, which was the worst rugby kit I've ever seen. Here we go. Could we be having another try on the horizon? If they don't bottle it, have they not? Oh. Ah.
was a little
folks.
bit worrying, wasn't
No try, folks, because it's been held up.
And it was Ward and Alistair Leake who eventually get hold of him and wrap the ball up and do well.
He's the only player for Feathers actually bothering to do anything.
Ball's looping past to Ford, and they got another pass away. They were into the corner, but that was a real poor pass.
But it shouldn't be.
Batley player down, they play on.
Oh! Oh! Try! Game on!
Featherstone do have points at the start of
Why?
the second half, and that was all.
Why couldn't you do it in the first half? That's just weird. It doesn't take a team talk to make a difference. You should do it for the whole 80 minutes.
Now Featherstone 10, Batley 20.
Like the same with football, you should do it for the whole 90, not just for 45 minutes.
Back into this game early doors. Wilder's taking control of this game from dummy half now. Ball's with a great ball out the back. Did really well.
But I still think it's not going to be enough. I still think they're not going to win. But hey, well, at least they're not going to get absolutely battered. And it's now 10 points to 20, folks, with a conversion to come.
You know, the shot out on John Ford. Couldn't get back like you say. There's one marker.
With a conversion to come.
Oh, Tom Gilmore, he is getting treated. Sorry to interrupt, Kevin.
And there is a
The physio's just
Batley
pulled
player
over the bench.
looks
I'm not sure he's
like
gonna carry on here.
a player that looks like
Maybe
might be
the
coming
doctor,
off,
the doctor maybe. There's a bit of
which
blood there, isn't there?
could be a big
Maybe
moment in the
sepsis, I'm
game.
not sure. They're looking at it. There's blood coming out of his mouth, Tom Gilmore. They are looking at it. They want a doctor on the field.
I think it's just a bit of friendly
In the
fire.
back there, isn't it? Yeah.
Friendly fire with his own player, own teammate.
They need him. He's terrific all season.
Why couldn't you do it off the pitch? Then it means the game can continue.
Can we have a replay of the replay? I think they're straightening his nose up there.
Oh. No. If I just said what? Nah. That would be weird if I see that in rugby play. If that happens to rugby players all the time, then that's just weird.
He's alright, he's tough. Made a tough start.
Because it looks like Gilmore for Batley, he's got blood coming out, and he out of his. He said it was. I don't know if it was coming out of his mouth or nose, but the commentators were a little bit said ooh, because they saw that they end up actually straightening his nose.
20 points to 12. Batley's lead reduced. Perfect start for the Flat Cappers.
I thought, oh, I would not want to be that player and having that happen to me, because I would be absolutely. It would just be. Yeah, that's why I thought. That's why I wouldn't want to play rugby for stuff like that, because if you break your nose, it's going to be hard for you to. It costs a lot of money to get it done, to get it fixed.
They will indeed. The high restart is.
And he's got the conversion, folks. 12 points to 20.
Lee remember White in the grand final. Their job this afternoon done. They crushed the York City Knights 70 points to 10. Earlier on this afternoon. Ball now working its way.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, Chelsea women's hold on to their 1-0 lead that they're on at the moment.
Now it's Featherstone, they're pinching some post-contact meters.
Ha ha! Gareth Southgate, you're up your own arse. Gareth Southgate's up his own arse.
Featherstone Rovers going down the hill.
Because he said England must show resilience. Resilience? England can't even muster any chances or even any chance of even scoring, let alone resilience.
Just what Batley Bulldogs needed.
That was a great play. After much
That's why the other night I was more interested in watching Scotland. I was more enthusiastic for that than I was for England, due to the fact that just watching England just makes me embarrassed to be English. Because it's just embarrassing to watch. Yeah, that's why at the moment I've said unless England improve. I watched the World Cup because I want to watch most of the games, but with England just on their own in like league competition and stuff, just game wise, Nations League, friendlies and like that. Unless they can get the form a bit better, I'm not hardly watching them until they get better, because it's not worth watching.
Handled to the ground. Cuthbertson stands his ground in
It just gets annoying, and why? It just gets annoying. But you never know. If they beat Germany, that'll be a shock in itself. Because about a year ago, you would expect us to beat them. Let's check some scores. Well, wow, Man United women actually won at West Ham. They were 0-0 last time I checked.
But he's not going to get it. They're going to go to Meadows instead, and he's going to go high. Lynham is underneath it, far side. Lynham.
Get in Plymouth! I've had it, Switch. Of all your blooming money, you couldn't beat Plymouth. Shite.
I don't think it'll be long before James Brown comes back onto this field. Oh, he was terrific. Probably the best player on the field in the first half. He's just having a rest, and I'm sure Craig Lingard will be telling him to get warm and get that bib off.
Freddie Ladapo?
That is the problem.
That player last season was scoring goals for fun.
It could come back to get them at the end. We'll see. White trying to slow the play of the ball down. Forward now goes Lockwood. Another straightforward carry. Wilding. Short pass to Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson in the middle. Offloads back to Wilding. Last one. Featherstone 30 away. Oh, they're trying to slow it down. Batley, they get away with it on this occasion. Ball goes to Jax. Jax has dropped it. Well, they thought it went backwards. Connor Jones was in, and Connor Jones has kicked the ball away. Does he not realise that Featherstone are 8 points behind?
Yeah, he could have got a penalty against her for doing that. It's obviously disappointing, but there's no point kicking the ball away.
Well, they found another one on the sideline. Jones frustrated.
Is this guy? Is this coach up his own arse?
Here come Batley.
I bet you would have something to say about this. As a Leeds Rhinos fan, you would have something to say about this.
Nerves on both sides.
Yeah, that's just with Christian Wolf saying that St Helens are the greatest team in Super League history.
Who will go to league next week? Will it be Featherstone or will it be Batley?
And he's only saying that due to they're the only team to win 4 in a row. But the only thing is, like you would say, have they done the treble? No, and like you say, no one will ever do that. If they were to go and do that and win a trophy, then you can put them up for debate. But they haven't done it.
Last one. Gilmore gets it. Gilmore's going to send up the kick.
And how do you take coaches like that? Oh, be careful. Lucky bastards. Featherstone, you're lucky.
Good scramble. I think it was Hardcastle who got there and forced the error with John Ford. Yeah, another great kick by Tom Gilmore. Even with a broken nose, he's getting it on the money.
If Johnny Campbell would have held that, there was a pass to Manning inside. That was danger.
Very dangerous, especially when that man Johnny Campbell has his ball in their hands. You never know what he's going to come up with. It's dangerous all the time.
Ow!
Leilua drives it forward.
Much better when they go direct. Once again, forward to forward.
Oh, that's funny. A guy who could end up playing who's Scottish actually chose to play for Australia. I've never seen that in all my life.
Drives it forward. Start the season on loan at Oldham. Might be ending it in the grand final. Leeds 10 away. Batley knocking on the door here. Shot pass to Ward.
Oh, a try for Batley now, and I think it will be game over. It will be game over, folks. Game over. Done. Game over, and there's only 50 minutes played. Done. That's it. 24-12.
24 points to 12, but a moment of huge controversy.
Well, put this down to Luke Walshaw. Like Leon said, they've gone away from that, strong running game. It Cuthbertson to Connor Jones who drops it. We see it. And then Alistair Leake, he just finds, he's almost the strongest man on the planet today, Lucas Walshaw. Every single time he's carried the ball.
We've now just got a conversion to come, folks.
This ball comes out. The other angle shows it better than this.
I think it did, Mark. It was just a bit before that. But then Leake, he rolls out the tackle. And there's probably no one deserving.
Good try at that.
James Brown.
They're defending shite.
He's been terrific tonight, Leon.
And my mate predicted the future, saying the team would bottle it, and they literally are.
Small man on the try line. It's not complicated. It's easy rugby. It's a short ball. It's an easy finish, great finish. Just get back on again. Batley have been some
A lot, even a lot of ex-players and a lot of pundits are saying that Batley's manager should actually be the coach of the year.
Continue his perfect run. Yes, he can. 5 from 5 for Gilmore.
Yeah, because
Let's see if we can just see what
they're saying he's got like a mediocre team and made him finish 4th and 5th in 2 years.
But he was involved here, and I think it's this angle that'll show it. If you just keep your eye under the tackle, the ball is out there.
Yeah. Oh, now I get why they're saying it's controversial. He lost the grip of the ball. The referee didn't see it. They continued to play on and then scored the try. So I can understand what they're saying from that. But if the referee hasn't seen it, the referee hasn't seen it.
It's all about patience now, game management. Like Gilmore take control of the game to keep that.
You get on with the game and see if you can get back into it. But it's game over. Yeah, if you're just going to hit that nail on the head.
Momentum that surely Featherstone will come with at the back 20 of this game.
We've said all season long on Premier Sports there will be a twist.
You just hit the nail on the head.
And it might well be happening right here at the Millennium Stadium, where Batley lead by 26 points to 12.
I mean, you both saw Leeds Rhinos getting handed, but they actually showed a lot more fight and determination. What we see in Fev today.
Lee waits, orchestrating play, sees Hooley, goes to Gilmore, short pass to Manning. Manning's going to be tackled 5 away. 14-point lead here. Can Batley add to it? They're within striking distance. Gilmore gets it in.
Oh, here we go! Here we go! Could it be a... Oh my god! Oh my god, what a twat! What a twat! One of the most stupidest things I've ever seen in my whole entire life. What an absolute dick! Oh, I thought I've never seen that in all my life.
It could be a game changer.
A Fev player literally could have done a full lengther, but you know what he decided to do? Oh, I'm going to run into some Batley players next to me, and I'll stop. Because you know, if that was a Leeds Rhinos player, they would have gone clear and they would have gone for it.
Here's Ford now. Ford takes on the line, 15 metres away. Featherstone looking to hit straight back, still lots of time.
Because the only team I've basically watched, I've not really watched any other team, so it's the best references I can do because I've not really watched any other team.
Last one says Robert Hicks, Wildy, centre field to Ford. Ford, little pass.
Oh, it's a try! Could we be seen? Could we be seen? I can't bad, but I don't see it. I don't think it's highly likely. And I think one player looks like he's knocked out.
And he's got a double here today. And he has given Featherstone a lifeline. They're back within 10. It's Rovers 16, the Bulldogs 26.
Yeah, it's just all about patience, isn't it? You see that man, Gadwin Springer, he's the man that's really come up with good work. It's a real great ball. What's a poor ball from Gilmore? It's a great break. It's a great chase back there from Johnny Campbell. Great scramble from Batley to get back behind the ball. And then it's all about patience.
Well, let's have a look then here. This try not officially yet been given up. Let's hear from the video.
Oh, the try's not officially given yet.
Referee to match director, there's an on-field decision of try, tackle 5. Please can we check all available angles for grounding.
Well, my apologies. I thought we had a try. So there could be further damage here for a knee in the tackle.
How can you?
Okay, so we're looking
But if he's going down to put the ball down, how are you expecting? How you expect? Oh.
Okay, so the ball is grounded. We're then looking
Yeah, but
at
if you're going to penalise someone, you would penalise the Batley player because he's the one who's basically gone and put his knee into the Fed player.
so we have the
So give the try, but then sin bin the other player. Simple as that. Oh! Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
Can we have
Ouch.
at full speed the angle behind and this one again, please? So looking here whether
Whoever that player is, you are a dickhead. He'll be having some broken ribs.
Okay, so we have a decision. I'm happy to see all available angles and I've now made my decision.
Okay. Neil, you're going to have to go under the post. Under the post, 10 metres out, please. Now, is there any further action?
It looks like he's giving the try.
So the try is given.
Yep, try for Fev. But also, are you gonna punish the player for literally going and running and literally kneeing someone in the ribs?
You know, Leon will probably disagree. He was thinking it was a penalty try. For me, I thought
It's a penalty try as well.
You know, he put himself in a bit of jeopardy there and twist his knee. I don't know how he can get out of the way early on.
I just think the way that the game's been governed and ruled this season.
So it's now 20 points to 6.
Contact with his body, the way that it stayed down. I just had a feeling that he'd give it.
Here is Hall.
Well, they got it.
The extras. Well, he's missed it.
Oh, and he's missed. Unlucky.
He'll get one in front of the post. So the damage not as bad as it could have been for Batley. For what it's worth, my opinion, I don't agree with that call, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, and now he's going to obviously knock this over. It'll be 22 points to 26.
Frustrating thing for me, Mark, is if the cameras weren't here, we didn't have a video ref, as usually is the case for these games, then that penalty at the end of that try is not given, is it? You don't get a chance to have a replay, but...
Well, he makes no mistake with that one, so it will be 26 points to 18. So it is still an 8-point game because he missed the initial kick.
Oh, it's not one. Oh, so it's 18 points to 26 votes. Because he missed a kick. Weird, that is. Oh, ayo.
Someone needs to tell the scoreboard operator in the ground it is only 26-18 here. Featherstone, I think, took the 8-point try quite literally and added 8 on.
Well, he's fooled me. He's fooled
Yeah.
me. He's trying to pull a fast one at home. There's home advantage. Look at Robert Hicks, he's saying. Hang on a minute, I'll give you a penalty try. I'm not giving you another 4 points.
I think he's just going to go clarify that, isn't he, Robert Hicks?
Yes, but again, it's like asking. If they can't get the scoreboard right, they should turn it off.
There you go. If you can't
Yes, the referee's gone and done the right thing. If you can't get the score right, then turn it off.
there you go. And 25 left.
That missed kick mark is huge. You know, it was three scores, but with a penalty, it could have been 2 scores. So, you know, Craig Hall, normally deadly with his boot, just gives him that little bit of breathing space. I think if they score another try.
Yeah, what makes it funny, you've even got their scoreboard even being biased, thinking that they've got points which they haven't.
Great try, by the way. Hardcastle's second of the day. Did get caught by Manning. The referee gave the 8-point try. That's fair enough. We go on.
Yeah.
This fella is a welcome addition onto the field. Ball now working its way over on the far side.
Yeah, but
Every tackle now is being
from what I was getting from the because he said it would have been 20 points to 26, but he missed the first kick.
Batley need to hang on next few minutes.
So it was he only got given the extra 2 points.
Short side with Ford, steps away from one, gets it away. Little kick, was it played at? Well, it's picked up by Batley.
And it was the one that you said, but it was the extra kick was the one near to where the dugouts were, which he couldn't even get anywhere near.
Hardcastle's been very good. He scored a couple of tries, but on that occasion he's left with the ball.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not. He's not touched that. Well, Flynn's touched it, but he's not meant to touch that. So it's the right call from Robert Hicks.
Robert Hicks, you need to get a haircut.
Here they go now with Walshaw.
And you need to learn your referee rule book.
You boys are going to have to come up with a player of the match. He is on the list. I'm going to say that now.
Nah, if I were to say a player who would be on there, it would be someone from Batley because they've been the better team.
Ball going forward. The thing is, there's going to be a few more on that list as well, I think. And so there should be in a big game like this.
There's a
Big players putting their hands up when it matters. With the season on the line, Springer again. He's been
doing your head in.
today. Gledhill plats the ball down, leaks off on his bike.
You don't like this commentator?
Just a bit static there. They have bodies around the ball, but no real movement.
Yeah, because he's being a bit.
That's 2 tackles who've stood again, man.
Because I bet he's being biased.
Here's Lee, gets it away. Meadows has a juggle, takes it past Wilby.
So he's only saying that because it's Robert Hicks. If it was any other referee other than him, and it's game over. Done. Game over. Try Batley. Done. So the first miss kick by Craig Hall has basically cost Featherstone Rovers a chance. That has cost them. And now, just a minute and 2 later, they've gone down and conceded. That just shows, if you don't take your chances, it's going to cost you, and it's cost them big time.
Okay, so we're looking initially whether they're onside. Pause it there.
So
just pause it with the ball on the foot.
Okay,
thank you. Yeah, happy they're onside.
How can you see from that angle? The angle is literally diagonal. If you're looking from it from a straight angle, you might be able to see better.
It looks the same to me, man.
Catches that cleanly. And just the grounding shot, please.
Oh, please don't say that's the player for Fev's try. I literally tried taking him out. Taking the player out with the knee. Because apparently he should have got booked or something.
Grounds the ball. Thank you. I'm happy you've seen all available angles. And I've now made my decision.
He's not clued on.
So Robert Hickson, with help from our video referee, will award.
Try! Game over. And that's official now. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming back from that now.
12, Dane Manning scores it. Gilmore will look to add the extras. Just asking the question, what was different to that one at the other end, Kevin Brown?
Well, probably the only difference is where he's need him. He's need him in the arm or the shoulder. Dane Manning need him in the stomach or the ribs. So, well, for me, I don't think either was a penalty. But if you give one, you've got to give the other. But if he kicks this goal,
now I already know what's going to be the.
And that's a massive try.
It is. Gilmore lands the extras. And the Batley Bulldogs.
The one.
21 minutes away from a place in the grand
there's gonna be from seeing what I've seen, the one thing they'll moan about will be saying that one player should be off or be sin binned. And one, but then you had the chance from the incident to go and gain points on them, and your main kicker literally bottled it. So it's your own fault. If you're gonna blame anyone, you blame the kicker, because he had 2 tries, and you would have been 6 behind. But then I can understand where the commentators are coming from on the try that they've got, that Batley have got, because they're saying why have Fev got given something for something similar, but Batley didn't for that, when it's very similar, but just not as worse, which doesn't make sense because you want to make it an equal game. But they're saying it's because it's not as up on the body and it's not as rough. Makes no sense.
It just gets worse for Featherstone Rovers.
It's just for continue from the first half. Players standing in the tackle, no discipline, letting them out, cheap, easy yards. Batley are just in control of this game massively, and it just comes from soft in. All the players, every player that carries the ball, this time it's Hodgson that carries.
Sadly, we would say, we would both say,
strong again.
I would say the Batley have got a more better chance of getting into the Super League than what Fev have, and they're showing it now.
Leak pulling the strings. Gledhill waiting for another carry. Gets it now, takes it forward, tries to sidestep.
And they were saying before the game that they were rubbish at the start of the season because they literally had no hookers. And as soon as their hookers came back, they managed to finish 4th. It shows what happens when you don't get a lot of injuries and you have a good team. Or it could be as worse as us. Can be winning most games and then bottle most games. Go forward. They're literally torn apart at home. They should be embarrassed.
There's still points in this game. I'm not sure whether it's enough at the minute for Batley. I think Featherstone are going to roll, and we've seen, the penalty try.
And I bet some people are saying that place is a fortress. It ain't a fortress if you got Batley there scoring 32 points.
I just wonder that Gilmore is better hanging on to the ball there. He knew that Hodgson was in front of him, surely.
Yeah, it's so difficult. It was a split second.
We are going to be laughing in their boots.
Hindsight, yeah, keep hold of the ball, but that's how he plays the game.
They've just been given a lifeline.
Terrific skill set.
Ball now, 40 away. Here come Rovers. Another try, they're right back in it. Big shot again. Manning on Hardcastle. Hardcastle's had a couple of shots this afternoon. Here goes Eze. I'm surprised it's taken so long to get him on the field. Eze, up for Young Player of the Year in the Championship, on loan from Wakefield. Here goes Jacks.
Oh, nearly. Nearly another try.
This could be a professional foul. And Batley could be going down to 12. Well, Hooley's picked up the ball. Robert Hicks says not. He said give him the ball.
Robert Hicks, you do not know your rule book. He does not know the rule book. This referee. He needs to go back to refereeing school.
He might yet score here, but crucially.
Because even commentator has said it was a professional foul and he's saying that Batley should be down the man. For the type of challenge he did, and Robert Hicks did nothing about it. So he doesn't know his rule book. Oh, back number 3 is a big unit.
Wildy gets it away to Jacks. Jacks goes wide. Then they cut back on the angle. Batley now hanging on. 17 to go. 14-point lead. Wildy going for
Oh, nearly.
He's everywhere at the moment. Batley, can they survive? Ford reaches high for it. Then he skips across to the far side. Tries to get away from Walshaw. Just manhandles it with the ground. I thought he dropped it. Walshaw didn't know whether to pick that up, did he? Ball now goes short side again to Jacks. Here now is Jones. Ball's on the ground.
Way! They've absolutely bottled it.
But it was touch, says the referee. Batley think they're going to get the ball back. But are they? Oh, Robert Hicks, I think a word from the touch judge. Batley will get the ball back. Big moments.
Huge defence. And it was a crucial penalty given by Luke Hooley. I think that was really smart play. Against the rules of play. But just shows. I
thought it was a yellow card.
I think so.
Yeah, and the other thing is, Robert Hicks needs to also go back to refereeing school.
Professional foul, he should be in the bin.
Because even commentators have said that one of the Batley players is a professional foul and should be in the sin bin. But he did nothing about it. So he doesn't know the difference between a bad challenge and a good challenge. Which is not fit for refereeing if you're doing that. So what happens if someone gets seriously hurt? Are you going to go and send him off or something? No, I'll let him stay on the pitch.
He didn't move towards the ball or anything. Here we go though, Leak now punching.
That referee sounds like he's fake.
He's been Craig Lingard must have been dreading the thought of being without him and Ben Kay for the playoffs, but they've got him back. Ben Kay.
Oh, that's a good kick.
To the grand final, who knows next week? Line him underneath a high one, gets off the ground, takes it nicely. Morton tries to get there. 15 to go. Got to go back and play the ball, and all of a sudden the time, the clock now. Is the enemy of Featherstone Rovers, not just the scoreboard. 14 points, the difference.
And that's because you are shite.
That's it, 5 minutes. Well, they can't leave it too long because that is ticking away. Gilmore and co. How to see a game out. Very good game management.
Oh, great right lower. Jacks, brilliant.
Oh, could be on their way. Could be on their way. Could be on their way. Yep.
Sensational Featherstone Rovers try. The break from Leiloa. Riley Jacks in support. And Connor Jones.
10 points in it.
What a try.
22-32.
The big man Leiloa was carrying the ball strong, direct, what looked like we've been asking for all half. Comes off his right foot.
No, I'm saying it's 10 points in it because now
Goes on the outside of Hula.
Now, it won't be 10 points when the conversion's done, but at the moment it's 22-32, so it's 10 points in it.
In these situations, it's a great line, great support from Connor Jones, and it's a great finish in the end.
Well, you say big game players and none bigger than Riley Jacks. No, he made the break and the offload.
Oh, so whoever's in charge of doing the scoring on here must have got stuff wrong.
He's going to try and lead this team back into the grand final.
It is 22-32.
We'll send it on its way. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Well, his goal kicking going to decide it. Feels as everything in this game.
And Craig Hall just hit the post.
Connor Jones with a try. What about the pace as well?
Fantastic pace, but they've got to keep playing direct. Great play from Jacks, great support.
Everyone bigs up. Rushy bigs up how good of a kicker he is. He's just shown he's missed 2 vital kicks.
Looking for holes around the ruck. Keep the ruck moving. Play quick, play quick, play quick.
And what that's given now, scoring so soon, you know, with 12 minutes left,
I could have even scored that.
They can go straight through work, you know, have some patience and territory. You know, go straight through the middle, like you're saying.
Or if you do what some players can, or you can do what some players can do, give a bit of curl on it so it actually doesn't hit the post.
Doesn't look too bothered. Sviddies will be waiting pitch side for Brian, win or lose.
Good luck with that one, Ross.
That's what I like about this Premier Sports crew. We're a team, aren't we? Until it comes to interviewing Brian. Then it's Ross.
They got a bad kicker today and a bad defence.
You better not have rung in 6 second half. This game is in the balance. A try now, and we're in for a grandstand finish. We can joke, we can enjoy the occasion. It's been a wonderful game. Earlier on, Lee brushed aside the York City Knights there. Playoff campaign came to an end. Here they go again with Leilua. Leilua, every time he touches the ball, Featherstone look like they're going to do
It's just
something.
the one weirdest thing I just don't get it. Why is it took him so late to decide, oh, we got to stop playing now? That's just stupid.
But who will be joining them? Will it be Featherstone Rovers or the Batley Bulldogs? Here they come now. They're running it. Leilua's got room. Leilua's got room. He's got Briscoe outside.
Oh, it's a try! It could happen. This could happen. The comeback's now on.
The first break, you know, then it's the second break, and the presence of mind, he doesn't even look, he has one look and he knows that Briscoe's going to loop round, he throws a no-look pass. What a try. Joey Leilua stood up, and the thing about Joey Leilua that he's always been questioned on,
Oh, he's going to have a hard conversion again.
in the middle of the field and drops a pass and sprints back to position.
This time, are you going to actually score it?
Huge kick this. Would get them back within 4. They're back within 6. Featherstone. They're coming down the hill. Leilua like a steam train. Hall from the sideline. He's just hit the post, but this one looks good. This one looks
And he's got it in. And at the same time as that's happened, Chelsea are 2-0 up. Get in.
Becomes 28 points to 32. 4-point ball game. What a game. What a semi-final.
Get in, Chelsea. Showing Manchester City that you're not that good anymore.
They're right back in this game. Stay patient now, Feather. Got to continue playing direct. Do the things that work for him to get back into this game. Play direct. Carry the ball around the ruck.
What a 10 minutes coming up.
Catch the kick off. Here comes Kopchak.
And it's a penalty as well.
Rugby League. The championship is delivered week in, week out on Premier Sports. And the grand final yet to come. Is there heartache on the way
Yeah.
to Batley? Featherstone were on the ropes. They were on their knees at one point, but they dragged their way back into it. And they
It sounds like it because he sounds like he's...
stronger. 4 points in this one. Here they go again with
Yeah.
back underneath. I'm not sure that was the play. As I don't think was even expecting that.
Wow.
And that's the momentum shift that Batley.
I would go and watch rugby down here, but rugby's down here is not a thing.
But all of a sudden it stopped, and now Batley get a chance. They just need to stay composed now. We've mentioned Tom Gilmore a lot. He'll be telling his team to stay patient. They don't need to score again. They just need to stay in the right area of the field.
4-point advantage. Batley Bulldogs at one stage had a 3-score lead. Now it's down to 1. But every time they've been questioned, they've come back with a blow.
But unlucky Man City and unlucky Arsenal, because we're game in hands on Wednesday, and if we win that, we're top of the league.
Brown spins. Kopchak. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. Ball's come out.
Ooh.
Well, that would have been interesting if they'd have got a penalty right in front of the post, but Featherstone have got the ball back. Right, came out one way or another. The ball's come out again. Wildy did well to hang on to it. And Blake was all over him. Every challenge now could be a game-deciding one. Briscoe carries it.
Hey, we have another Ben Shite coming on. Play the Barry called Ben White. Are you related to Ben Shite?
In the championship, get their first win over Batley this season. Ford skips away, gets it away to Cuthbertson. He's wrapped up. Landed on his head there. Okay. Ball now here. They go with Junior Moores back out there. It goes Jacks. Tackled last one. 35 away. Ball now goes back. Hall gets it. Not sure he wanted it. Wildy will move it on to Ford. Is there a point?
Oh. Oh, he's got to mess that up. Oh, lucky.
He was offside there, wasn't he? Ball knocked down. Here's Campbell. Well, Batley got the break there.
I don't know what happened. There's bodies everywhere.
Oh, this is just so funny. The commentator's even gone and now said that it was offside, and the referee not even noticed that it's offside. He just let the game play on.
Junior Moore's back on in the middle of the field. So they've got all their attacking threats on, and it's so important that Batley.
This ref does not know his rules.
The field if they want to make it, through these final 7.5 minutes.
I'm sure at some point the producer, the director will be talking in my ear about player of the match. I don't think until we know who wins this game we can even go down that avenue. The guys will have their thinking caps on already. The ball now
Thinking caps of ever shite that Batley are going to score another try and win it.
Batley were in there, they've got numbers. Last one, here's Meadows, gets it wide to Buchanan, dribbles the kicking goal. It's fumbled here, can Campbell make the tackle? That is a great
Batley nearly scored again.
Batley Bulldogs. It could though have been better, the try was on.
Yeah, Mark, it could have been, but that is exactly what they need to do. They need to resist the temptation to challenge.
Wait, that is the first time, that's the first one today. An excuse about the ref. And it's took him 73 minutes.
6.5 left, they've gone deep here. So Featherstone backing their defence.
And that referee's made a lot of mistakes, but it's took him that long to realise. Which is quite funny.
Put the ball back on Indian goal and last play. Same play for me. Keep playing.
Here now is Walshaw. Carries it forward. Jones wrestles him to the ground. Eze finishes it off. One more score and Batley will surely be there, won't they? But they've got to break the blue line again. They're organising, they're inside the 10.
It's gonna happen. I have a feeling.
Brown stumbles, gets through one. He's still going. Junior Moores almost ripped another shirt off his back there. Lake now has got it. They're trying to power over. Blake was never going to get through there. Last one. They're eyeing up numbers. Gilmore wants it. He's going to get it, but he's under pressure. The kick is charged down, and Featherstone defended beautifully.
Wow, here we go. You can see, and you can feel the intensity of the crowd from a poor kick. That momentum's back in Featherstone's favour.
I just wonder if Leake would have been better served than just dribbling it through himself. Gilmore was under pressure, wasn't he, there?
Or even just go down the short side. We know how strong Lucas Walshaw is. Just let him have the ball in his hands and what a defence on the line.
Well, even if you tackle the meter out, that was a risky pass from forward.
Oh, I thought for a moment that ball was forward.
Hamstrings there were tested to the limit. Ball here with Moores, he'll find an offload. Here they'll go, Leilua. Campbell backs off, Leilua's got to make the tackle.
That number 3 like an absolute unit is causing them problems now.
Featherstone coming forward again. Will swing it wide. Not the best.
Oh, what a stupid pass that is.
Ball goes forward. Walshaw makes the
You want the ball to go forward, not backwards. But pass it straight to the player, but not make the ball that it bounces backwards, because it will do you over.
Hooley catches it. The chasers are coming. Hooley's going to have to take his medicine here. 5 off his own line. Good set, Featherstone.
Well, it was a good set in parts. I just thought it was a very, very poor pass to Connor Jones when there was an opportunity. With 4.5 minutes to go, you've got to nail that skill. You've got to ice them chances if you want to progress to the grand final. They're probably going to have 2 sets left now, and you know they need to execute every single play if they want to score another try.
But it might not have been a great set, Leon, but they've got Batley penned in their own 20 going up this hill.
They've got them penned in, and I think the 3 to 4 tackles in now. Ollie make that's a good carry. Tackle 4. Batley should be kicking out their own half.
Well, they're working their way forward. They've done well those last 2 tackles. That's bought them some real estate. Blake in at dummy half. Here now is Meadows. Meadows over the top, finds the grass. Bounces kindly.
Ooh, I thought that was going to do him over there.
Perfect. Here goes Hall. Hall goes straight through. Hall up to the 40. Batley
He's the only player in the second half that's actually been wanting to do anything.
Cuthbertson gets it away. Here now
You don't want to slow play down.
goes forward.
You need to go forward.
4 points.
You haven't got the time.
Carried forward here. 35 out. Every tackle now. Crucial. Cuthbertson the 4 to Leilua. Leilua bumps off one foot.
Oh my God, if he got that, it would have been away. Oh, that's going to be it.
Unfortunate, pulled the trigger. 2 tackles earlier. He settled the ball into the middle of the field. The line got sent.
You idiot.
Very strong, but he can't beat a set defence. You know, there was 3 of them on him.
Who'd be a coach? Who'd be a coach? Lingard. Remember, golden point if we level on 80.
It's hard as well because Cuthbertson comes on and sometimes he overplays. He needs to carry the ball forward and let the backs let fall and not take control of the half-backs positions. Cuthbertson comes in and just controls it a little bit too much with the ball sometimes.
Will Leilua, will Featherstone get one more chance? Hodgson, the young
Nah, I don't think so, no.
game he's had. That pass early on for the Hooley try was out of the top draw. Campbell brings it forward. Batley, who've led from the 5th minute here, are just over 2 away unless Featherstone produce an unbelievable finish. This guy's been outstanding. Leak gets it away, and the ball now going forward. 30 metres out, last one for Batley. They're hauling themselves up the hill here as they've kicked through. A poor one. It's a poor one, and here's a counter-attack with Jones.
2 minutes to go. There's an opportunity. They'll have a full set.
Yeah, ball jobs.
Working its way
If
across.
Craig Hall managed to kick those 2 kicks that he missed,
On the line.
Fev will literally be winning.
Go.
Here they come forward now with Eze.
This is it, Mark. This is the game on the line. This is a real big player. Set up on the line. Forward out the back of Cuthbertson and Moores.
Well, they're coming towards Leilua. Ball over
That's
the
a
top.
ball.
It's Briscoe finds Leilua. Leilua going through. Leilua still going.
Oh, unlucky.
15 away. Here come the Rovers. Season on the line. Grand final.
I just think they've not done. They're not going to do it now. If they do it, it's a miracle. No, they've not. No, that's it. That's it. That's done. Why is he stupidly just kicked it straight to a Batley player? He's basically now just giving them a place in the grand final.
He had tackles in the bank as well. Oh no!
It was a proverbial brain explosion.
Oh, that was an opportunity.
Brian McDermott, you're going to be getting the sack because everyone thought you were going up.
Watching the game. We've all been in position 4.
We've got around about a minute left. That is not the official game clock. There might be a few seconds either way. As
Saying it's not good enough. Everyone thought because he came in to Fev that they were all going to go up, and now they're not. There could be a chance he could be I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the sack because they brought him in to take him up, and he's not done it. Which would be, if it happened, it would serve him right because he's made an error, and it's backfired on him. He wanted to play certain players for a grand final that he assumed that they were going to make it, so he was being too cocky, and it's backfired on him. This is it. Last play, folks. Game over. Batley are in the grand final. Feather bottled it, folks. All because Craig Hall couldn't kick 2 kicks. Full time, Batley Bulldogs 32. Featherstone Rovers 28. Not good enough. And me as a neutral, I'm going to say, he deserves sacking. How can you go and say that you're going to rest these players for a grand final that you're not even guaranteed to even make, which shows you're a bit too arrogant, you're cocky. There's no... I hate managers that are like that because you're big-headed and it's coming back bite you on the arse. So he deserves a sack for that, and that's just coming from a neutral. I'll go and say, but I think Batley will give Lee a game, and I do hope they go up because it actually will be different. It'll be interesting to see a different team make it for a change. So like, subscribe to the notification, go to post. I don't know what if I'm watching.